Like crawling
Don't worry
back.
about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We got our losers top 8 coming up here. Like I said, we got Counsel facing off against Kryloz. Counsel on the Cagliostro facing off against the Belial.
At 2 Belials in this top 8. My goodness. All right. Medium DP, so we're still plus.
Bro, Belial stocks are up right now, especially Kryloz's version, right? Already putting him in the corner, cashing out one of those BPs. Gonna turn this into a heaps amount of damage and get the refund right afterwards. Counsel, this round might be done. You gotta hope for a dream and a prayer at this point.
Yeah, I mean, not even hitting 100% on our Sky Mount Art gauge. We do have the Raging Chain to follow up, side swap into 2H. Now stagger pressure, and Kryloz can take their time here. Needs one significant strike. The 5H, nothing doing, not biting. Tries to get the far head or close heavy rounds. Use 2H.
Yo, I said they need a hope or a dream, and right now their answers might be prayer. We still got some meter here to play with. Has to force out the Brave counter just to relieve some of that pressure that Kryloz was facing. Air to air. Now we're blocking that. Another Brave counter coming out of resources. We're backstepping.
Very interesting. Maybe a unique action there. Would have been able to get that Paragon Spear if we made the hard read, but the 2U does succeed. Kryloz with the first round.
If I was Kryloz, I'd be sweating bullets after that one. You had such a strong start. All of a sudden, Counsel was inching that victory ever so slightly in their favor.
Yeah, it was definitely a completely stopped aggression there from Kryloz. Once we got that corner swap, it's a corner. The Raging Strike opens up, and we don't spend the meter there. We just get the push away.
Kryloz is trying to jump up there to potentially go for an air grab. That hitbox was already active. That's going to give Counsel the opportunity to get that gigantic corner carry, set up shop with these traps and the spears. So this character, Cagliostro, is all about building up that rock so you can play with it with a lot of your other moves. You put up some traps to put up down there. You got some spears to play with, a lot of grabs on top of that to be able to get combos right afterwards. She's got it all.
Nice MP. Still staying plus. My goodness. Okay. Nice finish here. First game for Kryloz.
Now, up to a fantastic start. You know, that first game was a little hairy after a while, but the second game was not nearly as dicey. And you're going to bring this into the next one. By the way, we're in best 2 of 3 territory still, and it's no longer a ladder. This is your one and done, because this is loser side of things. If you lose, you're going down with 7th place.
More stagger. Yeah, it's first to 3, by the way.
Oh,
I was waiting for the call. I'm like, I said it at the top. Why don't you listen to me, Austin?
Bro, I was too busy drinking water. I am so sorry. Like, I was a really thirsty guy. I needed to get that H2O in me.
It's all right. We still have to pick up Asmodeus carry.
Oh my
nice. Yo, that medium DP finally paying off in dividends beyond just a block stun.
Oh, catching that super jump on the cross up. Gonna come right back into it. Another Raging Chain coming out. No BP here on the table on top of that. So you gotta be able to go do or die mode at this point. Kryloz has so many resources to play with, whether it's meter or BP. We're gonna cop that 2L. He doesn't convert it into too much.
Okay, doesn't even call it the parry stance, just lets it rock. Okay. Oh no, chain. Go steal that round. Very good.
This is starting to get real scary right now. Counsel needs to get something cooking here, some sort of momentum to try to shift this. That's already off to a great start. That far light into the spear to push you right back into the trap and ends it right there for a block stream to give you some free pressure right afterwards.
Staggers. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to hold the Goetia. Wasn't able to make that forward approach quite yet. You have the low hex to help you out there. 2H pressure to push away. Nice. Delays the fall with jump U.
Yeah, that was a little spooky. You saw him going for the 2H. The crouching heavy is really good at catching anti-airs, but if you got a tool to do out of it like Belial does, you can easily stall it out and go for a punish right afterwards. We're just going to back up and wait for that seal to go away. You know, that is a very scary seal. I'm just going to back up and wait for it to come back in another day.
Yeah, for full screen, no less. Tries to challenge the teleport opportunity. Not coming through. There we go. Got the dash. Pull it right back in with Goetia.
Another corner combo. Gonna convert this into another refund. Skybound arc finisher. Counsel's gonna put their back against the wall here. Do or die time. 2 BP on the docket. A full thing of meter. Could easily go for a reversal if you so choose. Not on a safe jump though.
Goodness. All right, there we go. There we go.
Things are starting to get a little more interesting here. Counsel needs one more round to even up the score. Kryloz backing up a little bit. Very scary situation to do, by the way, against the likes of Cagliostro. She does have a semi-instant poke from almost full screen with that spear, so putting yourself at that range is almost begging for her to be able to set up shop with that. More block strings coming out, some close lights to apply even some more. I like the leapfrog to try to put you back into the other seal, but we're not going to be able to get a punish on that reversal, getting away with it scot-free. Ooh. Popping some more multi-traps coming out here from the EX. Now at this point, Counsel trying to slow down the pace. A lot of these far heavies are really good at being able to catch opponents, either going for like a whiff punish or just pushing forward a little bit, and it's a really good combo starter for Cag.
Oh, nice little pick up there with the crouch end just to make sure we get this finished in the Skybound Art.
Ooh, the 4 spears right in the heart. Gonna take a lot of damage. 50% of your health is now completely gone. Thought about going for a crouching heavy, not gonna be able for it to come out, but now at this point, one more grab, we stuffed that out. That was really scary. That could have potentially been the parry variety, but because it was a closed crouching light, you could have reacted with the block right afterward. That we're gonna shut down any sort of momentum. Kryloz was starting to build. Counsel evening up the score in this race to 3.
Absolutely. All right, what seemed like it was so dominant right there to start things off. Kryloz now able to push forward one more time here.
Ooh, Grabberino right there in the corner. Tried to go for another Raging Strike, but Counsel lately has been kind of offensive on the block. You know, a lot of these crouching lights.
Yeah, we have to get Belial off of us in some way. It's a nice little interrupt on the Belial approach. Look at this pickup here for Kryloz. My goodness.
Counsel looking really scary here. Not going to be able to kill just yet. That's okay. We got some stuff to play with here, whether it's a reversal or a brave counter. Off to spend the BP. Tries to get back into the corner, but because of that newest... Oh, no! Catching the spot dodge. Not the scythe.
That lingering button right there. Or not lingering button, but the lingering projectile there. A little bit longer than a spot dodge. Dash M, even after medium DP and still blocking low.
Yeah, so I was gonna mention that we're on a new balance patch now, and part of that, what that was in there, was the nerf to Brave counter, where basically it doesn't do any more damage anymore once you're at, like, I believe 3% or lower health. So right there, there's
500. Yeah.
So if you got caught by that, that would have put you in the chip kill rapid, but now it no longer does that. You can't use Brave counter to try to scum out someone at the very end, which is very interesting change, and that actually kind of allows Counsel to survive a little bit longer in the last round.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, what a challenge here. The Raging Strike hit the mark, and we were able to carry out of the corner, but we're about to go right back into it here. Kryloz really pressing the issue. No BP available for Counsel.
Ooh, we trying to catch you with the spear, bring you right back into that seal. 2M is a really good option, being able to get rid of those seals on the ground. Runs up, gets the grab, takes the game, and is ever so close to that fabled set win.
Yeah, 2-1 right now. So take a moment before we get right back into the rematch here. Kryloz, again, just that great aggression, being able to confirm with, you know, extreme damage from Belial consistently in those corner interactions. No, it's not over yet. Get back on the cabinet.
No! They pulled the knee. They pulled the knee.
No.
They thought it was a best of 3.
No, it is.
It's because I said something. It's because I said something. It's my fault. I'll take the blame for this. Hey, guys, chat, ParagOnline staff, 0. I'm sorry. This is all my fault.
They both get DQ'd. Oh, no! But then that means Kryloz wins.
Hey, to be fair, they jumped back into the lobby real quick. That was real sick.
That is quick.
Okay, let's go in there. Ooh, Battle 1 theme song? Okay, the OG variety by Nobuo Uematsu. I feel that. Good song all around.
kind of tell it's Nobu Uematsu based on the horn.
Oh,
it sounds very much. This is very much a Final Fantasy theme that's coming through right now.
Oh yeah, huge fan of the good old Uematsu coming out with such good tunes. And Kryloz is definitely getting a power up from that music. Look at that, good God almighty. Counsel could not get out of that corner. The second round start happened, it was a checkmate situation.
Let's go. No, fell into the hex.
Hate to see it happen. That seal is so active for so long. Got ourselves mashing on the 6-6L. I get it. It's a frame trap, and sometimes they're not going to follow up with the far light, so you feel a little bit brave to go for it.
Trying to keep the plus frames there with the Cagliostro there. Skybound Art sends.
No, I was going to say, that was one of my favorite parts of this song.
Oh, I'm sorry, I destroyed it for you.
No, it's okay. And we'll hear it again. Hopefully, if Counsel takes this, this round, we'll be able to.
You could just download the track, or put on YouTube.
I'm going to purchase the track. Excuse you. Almost unstoppable at times, right? Putting on a big show on the stream whenever we saw Nier coming up. But now, with the new recent nerfs, we're not going to be able to get as many combos anymore coming from the reversal, and a couple of other changes too, such as the spin not being as fast.
Yep, and being able to jump over her ultimate skill spin a little more consistently now. They've reduced that hurt box behind it. Oh no, it's still active out there.
I don't know if Lazy Room was like in autopilot mode at that time or just wasn't aware of how long that thing was active. But regardless, HUEBERT's gonna be able to cash out on that. But for what cost? We're gonna get called out by the simple crouching light, turn it into a fatal waltz, into a ping pong matchup with Death herself.
Just a quick 5L, and that's enough of that. Anyways.
What's really cool about the matchup against fighting against Nier is like playing around the Death. So whenever Death is active, you can like stuff it out and like call, and it gets deactivated for a little bit. But if it's just standing there, you actually cannot hit it.
Strike. Doesn't follow with chain. Saves the resources here since we're in the corner.
This is the Belial special, right? You get your opponent in the corner and then you just send 4 spears at them with your meter. I feel like I've seen this animation at least 30 times today.
With another raging strike to boot. Nice finish with the far end.
Okay, evening up the score here in game number 1. This is anyone's game to take. But you had a really good advantage in this race to 3. Another crouching light just to stuff out Death. But the thing is, a lot of players, it becomes kind of predictable when you stuff out Death and then you start charging in because you want to try to, oh, I only got so much time, I got to do something.
Yeah.
And you just know that's coming. They're going to stuff you out.
You have to be careful on that next approach that you make there. Not necessarily just throw caution to the wind. Nice throw. I'm not sure that's the ultimate skill that we wanted. Like maybe the back special for sure, but not the standing one.
Now the block string pressure. You saw HUEBERT get away with so many resets using that scythe again and again, the spear rather, to like drag the opponent right back in. But Lazy Ruin gonna take away game number 1 off of the simple close normal one more time. Doing a really good job of taking, clearing out this health bar.
Jeez. And we do win out here. Nice jump heavy, shuts out Death. Gets a great combo starter.
Yeah, the super jump from downtown. Homie was trying to dunk from the 3-point line, and it is working out for him. 100-meter back on the board. Another 2M to be able to convert this into a refund. Skybound Art, if you're not seeing this animation yet, don't worry. We're going to see it one more time. Looking real flashy and taking some big damage.
Do so much damage.
It's plus. It's plus. That kick is plus. You have to hold that. Perfect.
I always feel like the far M is Belial trying to grab your cranium and then dunk you.
Your what?
Like pick you up. Cranium.
Okay, I heard something else. So coming back into round number 2, HUEBERT coming in with the dot. We're just going to go for the grab. Easy peasy. Just get rid of him. You don't get the biggest punish, but hey, it's still a hit and a free knockdown.
True. Asmodeus for that corner. Tries to go for a safe jump. Succeeds. Nice. Far M. Still your turn. Yeah, you got to stop trying to press buttons off 2M there.
Oh man, again, we're just seeing the same route again, which is just one of the most optimal routes that Belial can go for in the corner, and you hate to get hit by it again and again, especially when you get that refund afterwards. Lazy Ruin on a chip of health. Oh no, that throw tech is going to put you in the chip kill range. You now have to bet it all. We're going for the jump because you have to go for something crazy when you're at chip kill range. HUEBERT tying up the score.
The 1-all, continuing on in the battle. Jump medium does get crossed under, and an opportunity for Lazy Ruin to start the classic B&B setup.
A lot of fatal walls. Oh, we got him. That's the classic Nier day one tech with Nier, right? You just go in there while the fatal waltz is going on them. You just quickly go for the 6-6H to go for that overhead. Uh-oh. This is a super Skybounder. We got a different animation this time. And it was raw.
That's true. And just about halfway through all of these resources in terms of death, only 5 stock left over. Keep it locked down because you don't want the reversal death to come through. Nice dash L to take her off the screen. 2H for you quite yet. Jump H connects here. You got this. Just spend Raging Chain if you want to. Kept it simple. It's around there for HUEBERT. What a comeback.
Yeah, it's really good to see someone like be able to bring that back. Oh, we are doing some air-to-air games. Calling you out midair, get the grab, and put it right back down.
5L. Good full stop before we got too close and getting punished there.
Death back down again. Every single time you see Death come out, there's always going to be like a kick or a punch coming out to try to like stuff her out a little bit.
Oh no! Bennett on that guard cancel right there. I had to pay attention to the cards that pulled out there from Death. Only one able to get the quick interrupt. I can't believe we pressed right there.
Dude, Lazy Ruin actually went for a Death reverse to drag HUEBERT in, and that gave HUEBERT the opportunity to go for something, but Lazy Ruin able to stuff out any of that momentum he was starting to slowly build.
Back in, quick little sub, nice block. Death off the field, not a hit, so it's an opportunity there for Lazy Ruin to still summon Death until this time around that DP. Does get punished, big follow-up for Lazy Ruin. Oh, setup drops early and HUEBERT tries to open up there. Unfortunately, too little, too late.
I really like that Lazy Ruin opted to go for the full auto combo, just to keep pushing the opponent closer and closer to the corner. It's all about trying to get that positioning. But speaking of positioning, that sweep is going to give you a lot of momentum, especially off of those crouching mediums that are plus as heck and long reaching and a low.
Oh no!
Grab with the cross-up jump. Are you dead? Are you dying for your transgressions? I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen. HUEBERT taking away game number 3 and taking the lead in this race to 3.
Yeah, absolutely a great spend there from HUEBERT to make sure we got the victory. Didn't cut it out too early for Skybound Art or anything. Just made sure we could send it home. But a nice low start here from Lazy Ruin. Right, nice guard cancel. Just making sure that Lazy Ruin was committed to the offense.
Okay, some spot dodges to get rid of those projectiles. Another EX variety. Some auto combos again, going for the full thing to get you that corner carry. And we've got the reversal just to give yourself some breathing room.
Pull too far away, so that's your big opportunity. What a call out there from HUEBERT. Crouch M, quick follow-up. Just set up and shuts down Death because of it. Cuts it right in front of Nier and Lazy Ruin. And the cross-up immediate spend for SSBA. Victory is the round.
I was going to say, HUEBERT has Lazy Ruin conditioned to go for the tech grab. That's the second time we've seen a full jump reversal aerial upon a whipped grab tech. This is looking real tough for Lazy Ruin.
The spin, DP ends, so you can't follow up right after.
Yo, I said it before and I'm going to say it again. Belial's stocks are up right now. HUEBERT playing out of his mind. We saw Kryloz take a victory against Counsel. Like, we're about to see 2 Belials in top 5 if HUEBERT keeps this up. You know Lazy Ruin's not out of the woods just yet, though. Coming in with the ultimate spin to win to give yourself that cutting edge to take away another round. Lazy Ruin showing some signs of life.
Yeah, not out of the woods yet is HUEBERT, and it can snowball so quickly for Lazy Ruin, despite how cautious HUEBERT was being. Initially, though, we opened with Asmodeus round start here at the full screen. Good patience on the block, called out the second card play from Lazy Ruin. Good unique action.
Dude, that was such a long block string. Whiff grabs spaghetti all over the place. If it's not Granblue, it's whiff grabs right in front of each other. Coming right back in with a delayed tech. Gonna give you a little bit of a disadvantage here. HUEBERT trying to slow down the pace. So we're just gonna go for the install. Screw it. Let's let it rip.
Yeah, that's as many interactions as you want. You can try to chip out, but now there is no more death available here for Lazy Ruin. A tall order for HUEBERT to try to catch up with the biggest opportunity that they're gonna find without setting this up themselves.
Dude, that's the biggest gamble you can go for. We even saw a counter hit far H, and there was nothing Lazy Ruin could done until we go for the. That is so risky. We go for the 6-6M.
Believe in victory.
Very good.
Dude.
That was so, because you didn't have death to back it up. Like, you hit the nail on the head there. It is the biggest risk that you could have taken there because you didn't have an opportunity to cover yourself for that. You would have lost your turn, or even worse, got punished completely from HUEBERT. Gotta hold that block button though if you're on the side of HUEBERT to make sure you don't get left-righted here.
Speaking of, okay, just gonna go for the Brave counter instead, just completely destroy that mix-up altogether. Lazy Ruin sitting with 100 meter, but we only have 3 things of death left, but it doesn't even matter. You only need 1.
Go.
Dude, set point, but for Lazy Ruin, HUEBERT was looking so strong earlier, but now we're starting to chip away at that defense and finding these openings. A lot of these left-right mix-ups coming out over and over, too, on top of that, especially with the dash end.
Oh no, what a call here on death. But yeah, now HUEBERT owning this corner position, finally finding a way in after biding their time. And we are optimizing quite often on these damage routes. I mean, look at this.
Yeah, we actually ended that with a close slide just to make sure we get that gigantic chain number that we can see from this character. Another grab. One more grab away from catching the victory.
No.
That looked like a miss input or trying to catch a jump. I'm not sure, but HUEBERT's definitely paying the price. Has to go for the Brave counter before Lazy Ruin gets any sort of momentum. That was supposed to be a Brave counter, turned into a Raging Strike. This is looking really bad for HUEBERT. Lazy Ruin gonna cash it out with the Super Skybound Art. Only 2 hearts. That's gonna make this damage insane. He's dead!
You see the tears of Nier? That means death is here. We pick either Uno and even 2B. Like, Senpai likes to juggle back and forth between Uno and Metera. But this matchup in particular, these two going head-to-head in this match, this is the one. It's more on the line than just this bracket. It's about Metera dominance for these two.
That's absolutely right. And in this mirror of a matchup, it's just going to be a lot of projectiles inbound. Whether the trading arrows high or low, or the projectiles are just clashing with each other, it's definitely going to be something on the market to look out for.
Absolutely. All right, full screen situation though. All right, butterfly setup.
I like how you said full screen situation because that's going to be like the entire set almost.
Right?
Oh yeah. Both these players, this is like the optimal position for them to be in.
Yeah, and sometimes SenpaiSpyder likes to put on the aggression with the short hops though too. It's usually SenpaiSpyder in this matchup. Historically, Senpai is usually the one to start the aggression, and Professor Nekotech will generally just kind of zone out, really try to counterplay a lot of what SenpaiSpyder does. We'll see if that still holds true in this era of Granblue Rising.
I actually liked that Neko was trying to go for like shooting the arrow before it hit the butterfly, so that we can just kind of stop that pressure. Didn't end up working out in the long run, but it was a valiant attempt.
Oh, jeez. Quick 2L, that's also a nice little change there that she could do 5L after a 2L cancel.
Also, want to clarify for people that are confused, Senpai is the black and white Metera, and then we have the pink Metera coming up from Professor Nekotech.
That's very true. Good call out, actually. I'm locked in on who they are, but yeah. Don't get it mixed up. Oh.
I'm only saying that because I did. Like, for like a second, I was like, wait, who's who? Ah, I should say something.
I'm glad you did that because I saw it off rip, but yep, these are the two, and I never said anything about it.
There we go. Jumping back into game number 2, Senpai with a pretty dominant game 1. And now we're shooting off those arrows, not only to apply some block string pressure, but also to kind of force out an option for them, right? Whenever you're shooting an arrow at your opponent, Metera, you can easily like force out them to kind of respond with an arrow. And if they do that, here come the command hops.
Hop there. EX shot low. Butterfly setup. Have at thee with this far heavy.
Oh, Neko.
Yeah,
Super low health.
No, trying to go for 2U, but ran into fireball opportunity. I can't believe we low profiled the hop. That's insane.
Dude, from that far away, we finally getting those double kicks off of it, spending 2 of those VPs to take back the turn and deny a combo from Professor Nekotech, but that's okay because momentum is in their favor. There is a reversal on the table. Senpai can easily go for it. He's baited out the raging strike, went for the spot dodge, and was fully aware of what could happen. So Professor Nekotech actually went for that raging strike because Senpai had 1 BP left. If Senpai got hit by that, that was a guaranteed combo, block or not. So that's why you'll see that happen a lot. But because of that, Senpai was hyper aware of that option.
Yep. All right, nice. Got the EX butterfly set up, so you're going to be locked down for quite a bit in this corner. Another shot, but able to escape that double jump. Nice stuff.
More spot dodges galore coming out from Senpai, shooting out these arrows. Oh no, catching them toes one more time. This really good option to go for when you use that standing light, just acting as a low, very strong option. We try to slide in there. We try to do a little slide action.
Yeah, second time. Nekotech's been trying to do that, but Senpai's so cool. Oh, even Senpai trying to do it. My goodness.
It's like he heard you. He's like, no, I can do it too. Watch me do a sick kickflip, dog.
You gotta kick. I could kick flip. Watch. I'll even heel flip.
Battle 3.
Okay, coming into round 3 here. Professor Nekotech finally finding some momentum and can try to close this out. Some more arrows being shot back, holding down that block, taking a little bit of chip, and that is a-okay because we're keeping our cool in the process until finally trying to go for some setups, and Senpai's just stopping it over and over. It feels like he's just got like these answers down pat, right? Whether it's the EX arrow or whether it's just like, you know, shooting the arrow first, going for the command hop over the opponent's arrow. Like Senpai's been doing a really good job. That was close.
Absolutely. Also, really like the forward approach on both sides here, because the moment that there's a butterfly setup, you get the block stun, take the opportunity to advance away from butterfly setup, so the next interaction, you're not locked, blocking and allowing an opportunity for the other to make that forward approach, or even continue pressure right after by chipping away.
Oh, more block strings coming out, all that chip and much more coming onto the table here. 100 meter now for Professor Nekotech. Could easily go for some reversal action, whether it's the Skybound art or not. EX gonna beat it out. This is so tough, Zero.
Yep. Oh, geez. Caught standing up. You can't forget that 5L is a low there. It's 1-all in the set between these two.
Man. Putting that next point on the board here, trying to even Stevens that scoreboard. Nekotech showing that, hey, you may have gotten the initial start on me, especially with that aggressive action we saw in game number 1, but the adaptation came through. And now we're going to see if Senpai opts to go for a counter pick. That's something that's definitely on the table, but no, we're going for the straight rematch.
Yeah, I'd be very surprised if Senpai opts for the Uno on this one here. We'll see after this game in particular, depending upon how it goes, but I'm pretty sure that we are locked in for Metera on this one. Right,
Some
nice
more
shot.
Dude, the spot dodge action coming out from both these players, obviously a really good tool you have to throw in there against projectile spammers like this, right? It's something you're just going to have to get used to, trying to avoid any of that chip or pushback or anything.
Nice, 5L. Corner carry on top of it. Nice roll through from SenpaiSpyder. Very important to get out of that corner, get away from the lockdown from butterflies. And just on the other side of the coin, like I said in the previous round, Nekotech is going to do the exact same thing because it's so volatile to be locked in by exploding butterflies.
Neko's doing a really good job of just holding their patience now all of a sudden, waiting for Senpai to overcommit on something, putting him back in the corner. Speaking of, we're overcommitting on that reversal and ends up working in our favor. Try to give ourselves some breathing room. They are jumping at each other, waiting for that next opportunity. Some more command hops. Neither one wants to relent.
Yeah, they're both being very cautious on the butterfly setup because, see right here, Nekotech tried to avoid it. I can't believe we got this cross up the skybound art. That's insane. Senpai with a massive pickup.
He didn't even need to do that cross up. That was just for style and grace.
As Metera would do.
Oh yeah, obviously. Definitely in character. Ooh, good patience. Unfortunately, it wasn't a counter hit, and Metera's counter up anti-aerial like damage that's pretty much it. You don't get a real combo off of it.
Hop back here, ultimate skill to push away. Nice, the 5L, don't forget, you gotta block low on those.
And you're noticing that we're seeing a lot of more super jumps coming out from Senpai, trying to mix up how we go for the approach, because then we suddenly catch you with the short hop. Metera is definitely one of those characters that just has 3 different ranges, right? We can go for the short hop, command hop, you can go for the normal jump or the super jump. So it's like the way she can approach you is like so varying, but it's always going to be in the air. Sometimes you can struggle against people that have like meterless reversals, such as the Shoto, but in this matchup in particular, she can get away with a lot with these jumps.
Yeah, absolutely. Now that you only have to worry about the very specific targeted anti-airs from Metera, hops are great for you. Don't have to worry about how aggressive you're being with hops, how predictable you can be with them, because it's a little tricky for Metera to really challenge it. We've seen some happen. All right, nice spot dodge right after.
Like a short hop, the command hop itself, like the close light can stop that out, but when it comes to jumping super jumps, it's so difficult. And now we're seeing another momentum shift here. Nekotech trying to take it back. It feels like they're playing almost like a turn-based RPG on who's taking that lead, right? Now it's my turn to do my limit break.
Frame fall there. Jeez, yeah. Unfortunately, not able to side swap quite yet. Gonna get called out with the 5L.
Man.
Yeah, the ultimate skill slowing things down tremendously there for Nekotech.
Time to go into the air. We catch that. No confirm afterwards. That's all we're going to be able to get is that crouching medium. Things are looking really tough here. Senpai trying to close this out. Professor Nekotech, neither of these guys want to relent in offense. They're both playing extremely safe. Nekotech on the advantage in terms of meter gainage, but they both still got 3BP to play with. It's just not coming out. We're going for the ultimate butterfly. That homes in on you.
Yeah, that was a very good jump. Oh my goodness, we don't get this. Yeah, I gotta push back though. 3 seconds left on the clock. That's why we spent the Skybound to try to get the chip lead, full screen scenario, and Senpai recognizing it at the last possible second to dash in, get a challenge on the pre-jump frames from Nekotech, and squeeze out a victory.
Yeah, Neko had the right idea. Unfortunately, was not ready for Senpai's aggression. And speaking of, we got a counter hit anti-air, which is definitely going to turn on a good chunk of damage, but now we're stuck in the corner until we go for the jump. Neko able to get a hit, but I think Senpai takes that trade just to escape the corner.
2L start. And once again, we're trapped. Ultimate skill, perfect timing on reaction from the startup of SenpaiSpyder's own arrow shot.
Spot dodge action to be able to get rid of that approach. Comes right back in, gonna cash it out on a skybound arc. Take a BP for your troubles.
Okay. Back has to be careful. Senpai with so many resources. There's the 50% spend. We can be patient. Once again, same scenario, but a ton of time. 50 seconds left on the clock here.
Yeah, health starting to go down bit by bit. Chip is eventually going to come down to the wire.
No.
Senpai now has full meter to play with. Could easily shoot off some ultimate skills or just go for a skybound arch and try to do some chip damage. This might be it, trying to put you into chip kill range.
Double jump!
Dude, he wasn't pushing a button. Nekotech, they weren't pushing a button.
Yeah, I thought for sure Nekotech was blocking. We already had the full stop on run there by the time the super activated, but able to jump in the nick of time. That was a great opportunity there for Nekotech.
Yo, we got a counter hit anti-air and not much to go with it. Unfortunate, a lot of damage dropped on the table. Might have been an awkward spot in positioning on that counter hit. And now Nekotech gonna try to bring this back, wants to even up the score 2-2.
Ultimate skill, but we keep our airtime extended with the air shot. To you, actually, from SenpaiSpyder to close the gap while knocking Professor Nekotech down.
Oh, dude, the butterflies are on you. You have to go for a jump to get away from them. The butterflies just staying in the corner are so detrimental to your block strings that you just have to try to feel something out and try to close that gap as hard as possible.
The 5H.
Senpai's got
What
full
follow we're
meter.
looking for? There's the beautiful anti-air into the sky shot. Senpai taking it 3-1 over Professor Nekotech in a grueling mirror match.
Pencils, and I got you.
And a 58-person ladder on paper. Got you.
Yeah. All right, let's get it. So Diaphone rocking with the Vane over on winner's side of thing. This character, one of the newer characters, only on day 4, and Diaphone's already starting to cook with him.
Oh, wow. 2M. Nice. Get off of me.
Yeah, Arm Destruction Ultimate being the only reversal in Vane's arsenal, so has to commit to meter to try to get some people off them. But hey, sort of Skip doesn't care about your shield. We were talking about this prior, where Diaphone did the exact same thing. Putting up the shield to try to get through the ultimate dash-in does not work unless you're like already at the ready for a spot dodge.
Yeah. Oh, tries to go for the unique skill from Vane here, and Skip also saying it with their chest, so either way, someone's getting armor. What a raging strike. My God.
You know, whenever someone jumps in and just does a raging strike upon landing, you know they're cooking something. I don't know what they're cooking, but they're cooking.
We gotta wait for the end result of the recipe there. Yes, blast right through the shield.
Yeah, Soriz does not care about your puny shields. I'm getting in there, and I'm going to apply block string pressure.
Oh my goodness. H, pick up the raging chain. You know, I wonder if Soriz is able to beat out shield because the hit doesn't happen until the end of the animation of hit. Like, it's interesting, right? Because if you think about Gron's boot, it's a ever-extensive hurt box that floats across the screen so it absorbs a hit from the shield. Whereas Lariat hits in the final moments of the animation, so Soriz just kind of goes right through it. You're not being stopped by shield.
Yeah, so shield doesn't actually stop you at all in terms of like movement. So it doesn't. Once if the hitbox hits Vane when he's not on top of the shield or behind the shield, he's going to get hit. He has to be near the shield to be able to have the shield like take that hit for you. So it's a very good look for Soriz in this matchup.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, just uses the stand special. Oh no! I think we tried to spot dodge maybe there, just too little too late. It was a counter hit though, so it was probably an interrupt.
That's okay, we're coming right back in. Oh, a dropped combo. Hate to see it happen, especially after a raging chain, and Skip's gonna capitalize on that huge mistake. Take away that first round in game number 2.
Yes, indeed. Nice. Got the jump, medium special.
That's right, dude. We're going to see a lot of these energy destructions finally using the shield to its absolute potential to force out a jump. So there's one thing Vane's got. He's got anti-air combos. He wants the opponent to jump so badly.
Armor's
he doesn't
up.
Even care.
Yeah, just chills out because you have life lead, so you can take a few hits.
Okay, so he opts to go for the EX shield, which is the same as medium, except it's way faster. So it closes that distance really fast.
Flurry, corner carry. Nice guard cancel out.
Gonna try to go for that break
wow.
to create some space. 2 backsteps into that. So really scary thing to do in this matchup, by the way, is just backstep in general. Vane can eat backsteps alive, but it doesn't matter because Skip is currently eating Diaphone alive of 2-0 on the verge of taking a 3-0 over him.
So when these two fought in the ladder, it was 0-2 for Skip. So a clean set for Diaphone. Now we're seeing the opposite happen here right now in the corner. Nice 2U pickup. My God.
Yeah, definitely optimizing these combos here in the corner. Diaphone trying to get some Vane action. Look at the spacing, by the way. He wants to keep Soriz out of harm's way. Tries to go for a flurry strikes after it. Was hoping that he was going to let that chest rip a little bit sooner, but was able to get called off guard.
The flurry. Oh no, respects the unique skill from Diaphone. Oh, nice spot dodge up.
This is huge. Diaphone's got full meter to play with. He keeps getting called out by those crouching lights. Good spot dodge to avoid the ultimate. And now the gap's starting to close here. What's Diaphone going to do? Opts to throw out a very far shield. Catches you. That's exactly a winning trade for Vane. You put the shield at that far. If they both succeed at the same time, the shield's going to help Vane get that win on that exchange.
Yeah, you ignore that one initial hit if you're right on top of the shield there. Nice raging strike confirmed.
Definitely cash it out. Some more resets. Diaphone not falling for the first one. Opts to go for the spot dodge to steal back your turn.
Oh, nice. The jump, medium special.
Yeah, dude, the medium energy destroyer being able to jump over the dash in is such a clutch tool in Vane's kit for this matchup. If he held that for a little bit longer, he could have let it rip, but oh no, we get called out by the ultimate dive-in. Skip on the verge of getting a 3-0.
Battle 3.
Thus far here for Skip. Nice, say it with your chest. Diaphone in trouble, nice EX Lariat. Dash L, you know, armor's out one more time to Skip. 2L pickup into Raging Chain.
Yeah, completely off of that shimmy too. We saw him go back and forth before opting to go for the crouching light. Diaphone trying to steal back that turn. We get the dash in. We managed to take the corner away. Very important for Vane. Needs that stage control.
Oh no, every single time Diaphone wants to walk away. It's a 2L from Skip. Catching the walk back, and that's a 3-0 victory over Diaphone here. And he uses that robot and
What's his
another
wife's name?
Granblue
What's his
character.
wife's name? What's his
I
wife's
don't
name?
know. I don't know
Yeah.
more of anybody in the whole cast. I just know Nicholas exists. I don't know anything about anyone. Gron, if you to kill Gron, you separate Gron from the lady that follows him around. But apparently that's not true because Relink changes that story because he falls out of the freaking sky and then she gets kidnapped.
You mean Lyria? You don't know who Lyria
Yeah, Lyria. Yeah, that lady. Sandal dispute the boyfriend Lucilius? No! You already got Beelzebub and Belial.
Professor Nekotech up to a good job bashing it out on his skybound art. Yay!
Kryloz is in trouble without these bravery points. Just like how I'll be in trouble without Nicholas in this game.
Oh my god. He's taking 50% more damage with
Uh-oh,
no more
uh-oh.
PP.
Blasting? It does get blocked. Nice round for Nekotech.
Yeah, dude, just gonna be able to block that, get a punish right afterwards. Jumping here into round number 2. Got the prismatic weapons too on top of that. Lucilius looking a little silliest.
That's a lot of time spent on this character.
Yeah, gotta say. So again, we talked about him a little bit before, but we can talk about him again. That was for a second, that stare down, I was like, was there something wrong with the game? But then they were like actually just playing the hardest neutral of their life. Dude, they're just waiting for someone to push a button.
They were fighting before the fighting even happened. At level 1, I'm surprised that Kryloz is able to keep up against Metera here from a full screen perspective. The teleport? No, what a bet from Nekotech. That's not a good look right now.
Unfortunate, because I mean that was a really good option for Kryloz to go for because he was recognizing that Nekotech was looking for an opportunity to send that special. There we go again, one more time with the teleport. Brave kind of put you back in the corner. Has meter to play with, but can't find a confirm.
There we go.
You had no BP.
Chain finish here from Nekotech, the first game.
Dude, that was a tough ending, right? Because Professor Nekotech landing the Raging Strike on top of you when you have no BP left, like that's pretty much a checkmate situation. You can't expend a Brave counter to get you off of them, on top of taking even additional more damage. So very tough situation to be in, but that's okay because we're coming right back in, Raging Chaining right back at you. Oh, we get a grab.
Yeah, that was very unfortunate there. We were trying to get the launcher for corner combo potential. Some of the more damaging combos for Lucilius. And a full spend of bravery points to hold this corner. Krylo's looking in trouble.
Man, okay. Oh, we're gonna go for that command hop to call out the ultimate. Tons of damage one more time. Needs one more swing. Like, I dare you to push a button.
Yeah, quite literally. Because we're looking for any fireball. Kryloz has to make the move. Now we're in chip territory.
I mean, this is pretty much done though, right? Because like, you just get hit by literally anything on block, you're done for it. Into that trade, gonna work out Professor Nekotech's favor.
Battle 2. Engage.
Teleport, nice, does work out. Say it with your chest.
Oh,
Nice.
man. Overhead coming in one more time, catching you crouching for a little bit too long. Sees you mashing a little bit. I know, the thing about Lucilius is some of his moves take a while to come out for him to get anything set up. So in this matchup in particular, like, Lucilius is more about the character wanting to play mid to long range, but against Metera, you gotta be the approacher, which is not one of his strong suits at times.
Yeah, it's so tough until you get leveled up. Like, that is such a key factor for this matchup. In particular, is that Lucilius, across the cast, really, you got to get leveled up. But in the case of Metera in particular, because of how relentless she can be at full screen, you don't have a lot of answers to call her out while you're on that level 1 cooldown.
And I am not shocked by this counter pick. Kryloz was just trying it out for 2 games, recognizing that this was not working. Again, like you said with the cooldown system, when Metera can just shoot arrows left, right, willy-nilly, and then like Lucilius throws out 1 projectile, I was like, well, I gotta wait to see if I can get this teleport away from my projectile to come back.
Yeah. For a whole 12 seconds.
Yeah, so this is going to be completely different now, because now we got Belial, who can easily play the aggro game, which is something that is desperately needed against like a zoner like Metera.
Yeah, it'll be a little easier for Kryloz to make the approach here. Still, we're going for that completely patient play style, right? The 2M and 2L. Kryloz just biding their time.
Yeah, but this time we got faster cooldowns, so we can do way more action from that far away. And once we get back in there, all you need to do is go for a reversal to relieve that pressure. Otherwise, Metera is a sitting duck, especially right now with no meter. Kryloz can easily get in there and try to apply so much pressure to the dashing H. Okay, the hop kick.
One here. Shots.
Yeah, block strings galore, jumping over the projectile as a response from Kryloz. Opts to go for the ultimate parry just to try to help close the distance, expending meter to try to go for a neutral skip.
Brings it right back in.
I was about to say that it was unfortunate for Kryloz that he was at 98% and couldn't confirm into a Skybound art at the end there, but he ended up being the next hit anyway, so now he's looking very good.
Back in one more time here. EX Asmodeus for full combination. Quick little flip out just to get the close pressure.
Trying to catch those blocks in the process. Another brave counter. Comes in and baits out the reversal. It's time to eat that juicy damage. Corner combo into the Raging Strike, into the Skybound art. You are being disseminated. You're destroyed. You're gone. You're donezo. Good night.
The decimation continues here. Kryloz taking that first game. A great answer back.
What more could you ask for? A rousing return. Bringing this not to a 3-0, nay, sir. A 2-1 and potentially a 2-2. Oh, a little early on that Raging Strike. Trying to go for a brave counter on top of that. Unfortunately, going to get called out with these staggering normals. So we finally put out the EX butterflies, forcing Kryloz to kind of just hold that block. A braving counter gets blocked, but it's still their turn, so they're able to go for a really quick close medium.
Yeah, we got the unique skill. Come on now. Can't be shooting for free.
Gotta hold that.
Too far for the 2M. Risky jump in. Nekotech already committed to the straight arrow with no bravery points here. It's all she wrote. Metera will come out on top here. Professor Nekotech advancing for a round.
This is looking really good for them. They're at set points. Kryloz has got to get something new cooking here. Just tries to dash in to close out any sort of momentum that Professor was getting going, but Officer responding kind with an EX arrow. What is going on?
Nice clash with the heavy there. Jump in from Kryloz. Could have taken an extra action, but with the landing, we probably would have ended up blocking there anyways from Kryloz. We'll see. All right, nice. Ultimate skill. Goetia able to get the full screen approach. But a nice life lead here for Nekotech right now.
Just going to continue holding on to these block strings. Throws it out one more time. Another brave counter to apply that pressure. Responds right back at you, and some more butterflies slowly starting to go your way.
Jeez, okay. 5L drawing the line there. The approach is going to be a little bit tricky, and Kryloz's patience has paid off. Like in the one game, this time around we're being so cautious because how quickly this could turn around the jump in.
Nah, dude, you jumped. That was the win condition. You jumped in. Professor Nekotech had full meter, was playing ever so passive, went for the Skybound art, clutches it out with a 3-1.
By Death, you'll shut down Death before Death even gets close to you.
Yeah, that energy destruction is such a good tool, whether it's on the ground or in the air. You're at the gate, Diaphone playing a very passive style, saw Laser and wanted to go for the approach. They're already trying to stop them in their tracks with that close light.
Yep, hold the plus frames there. Diaphone gonna be really patient.
You gotta remember, Nier, one of those puppet characters that can just do so much with death. And he has so many moves with her too on top of that. With the 4 hearts left remaining, can only summon her 4 more times. But will they even get the opportunity to?
Yeah, nice chunk of damage here. Going for the mid-range. I can't believe it. That was a 2M. What an interrupt there from Lazy. Yep, and there's that back special.
Okay, you gotta be able to just get right through that shield. That's a really good tool for it, right? The ultimate spin, ominous turn, is a really good tool for being able to break through that shield and come in with some multi-hits. That chip is getting really scared. If we manage to do it one more time, doesn't even need it.
Battle 2. Engage.
Nice spin. Oh, see, expecting Lazy Ruin to make the approach. Lazy just making a full stop. Energy destruction not coming through, but the stand medium. Yeah, far medium, such a great button to interrupt the dash up there. And now we don't really need to shield too much. We'll sit right on top of it just in case, though.
Yeah, sitting on top of that shield's a really, whenever you're doing that, you have access to energy burst like that. Such a good option to go for. There's really not much your opponent can do while the shield is up if to that move, right? Except right there, we're trying to bait it out. Good stuff coming up from Diaphone. Often go for spot dodge just in case this is one to go for an aggressive option. There's the standing unique. We got clashes. Oh no, a dropped combo from Lazy Ruin. That could spell huge wonders for Diaphone.
Go. Back throw. Excellent position to be in. I'm surprised. Probably thought to set up the throw bait. Sits right on top of shield, as one should. Oh no, went for unique skill, but it's gonna get blown up by ultimate skill from Lazy Ruin.
Dang, real tough here, evening up that score. 1-1 here in game number 1.
Nice 2U. Lazy Ruin gonna set up the set play, but unfortunately, Diaphone fell out just a little bit further than expected, so now Death is down.
More fatal waltzes coming your way. Sending the ominous turn. Good interrupt from Diaphone. Goes for the point blank energy destruction. Lazy Ruin's going to go for the ultimate reversal. Something that we didn't really see from Nier in the previous patches, but now is like her honest to God move she needs to go for to relieve some pressure. Another crouching light. One of Diaphone's famous crouching lights with a Vane. He easily turns it into a raging strike.
Pulls it right back in. Nice. What a finish there from Lazy Ruin. First game.
Gonna stop Diaphone in his tracks. Looking real strong out here. You can tell that both these players are kind of just slugging at each other, waiting to find that first opening. It's really difficult for Vane in this situation to play like the mid-range game, which is one of his strongest tools, right? Because of the amount of burst options that Nier has using death.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely right. You know, again, energy destruction is such like because it reaches so far. We've seen time and time again, Diaphone really set it up. Get the shield in place. We preemptively set up energy destruction or even just on reaction. Nice ultimate skill for DP.
Yeah, that arm destruction being able to close out some distance, runs up, tries to bait out a grab, going for the jab that time around instead of the ground, forcing a strike throw game. There's one thing that Vane's really good at is the strike throw mix-up because of his being able to close the distance as well as putting a shield up makes it even safer, but Diaphone not being able to find that opportunity to get it. Good bait out from Lazy Ruin. Diaphone not falling for it. Saw the bait, gets the far medium, converts it into a raging strike, raging chain, and takes away the round.
That was a very good call out there from Diaphone.
Just let it rip. Far light to delete that.
2L starter. Didn't follow through though.
lot of dashing lights to apply some pressure, opting to try to go for a swoop to either get a knockdown or a combo confirmed. Sometimes when you get a combo train from Vane, sometimes you just want to go for the sweep instead of like something else because it's one of the lower hitting ones, especially off of a wall bounce. But Lazy Rune doesn't even care. Neither does Diaphone. Get off of me. It is my turn, running up, going for the dashes, some more 6-6Ls, far lights, everything in but the kitchen sink. We're sending out every single EX move in a bound, and that shield actually blocking the first swing of Ominous Turn ultimate.
Yeah, that's very good defense from Diaphone there to get the spot dodge, and otherwise the scenario would have been before where Diaphone accidentally took that hit, but able to kill some of the recovery frames off the shield setup. Quick interrupt there with the far L.
Yeah, there's something that translates to every character. It's being able to destroy death at any given notice.
Goodness. Nice confirm right there from Lazy Ruin. Able to close that gap.
Dude, that was wacky. I'm not even shocked I don't got hit by that because there was all sorts of nonsense happening while Death was out. Another spot dodge to get rid of that Ominous Turn ultimate. Some more gap closing here. You see Lazy Ruin kind of afraid to try to challenge Diaphone's approach.
Yeah, I think over time it's going to take players getting used to the fact that Vane doesn't easily get triple attack off dash L. Like, it's going to be single strikes, and that's when you can kind of try to challenge. But Vane is so safe on some of his further reaching normals. Like, even off a far M, like, you're -6, but you're far enough away where it's kind of difficult for a player to get a challenge on that button, or at least punish it, unless you're going for like a DP attempt, which even then, you're so far away as Vane anyways, you're going to be all right.
This is huge. Lazy Ruin's out of hearts, so can no longer summon Death at this point. Diaphone trying to cap.
Oh, no.
Spot dodge 3 times. Didn't expect the run-up grab through the shield. It ends up taking that round. That was definitely Diaphone's game to win, especially with Death gone. But Lazy Ruin stealing victory from his clutches.
I wonder if he didn't realize that Death was off the screen there. Like, I can't imagine why we would spot dodge 3 times in that position. There was that super skybound art, but even then, like, there's no opportunity for a reversal there. That's a parry option.
So, spot dodges are now way better in this meta because of the 6-6L nerfs. Spot dodges can actually work against them. So, if there's one thing Nier's wants to do from that range is go for a dashing light, just like that, right? Because they get a lot of damage off of it. It's a really good safety block string. You get so much mileage out of it. So, if you manage to spot dodge a 6-6L and preemptive it, you can get a punish. But it doesn't even matter because Lazy Ruin now has the lead 2-1.
Yeah, I'm just not even sure, because like, even if she decided to dash L, you're not going to get follow-up at that spacing because of the pushback. You would have had to go for medium. You don't have Death on deck anyways, so triple attack was your worst threat, and you're going to absorb a single hit, so through that dash L, sitting on top of shield. Like, Diaphone could have just challenged by sitting right there.
And that's exactly what Lazy Ruin's doing, is just challenging Diaphone right back towards you, throwing out a bunch of these swings on Death to apply that pressure. Ooh, catching the feet for that far away. That crouching medium giving so much mileage, going to catch out to a skybound art to do so much damage. Diaphone bleeding.
Touch. Diaphone finally getting a triple attack. SSBA, immediate spend. And I think I saw it. We're down to the final heart there for Lazy Ruin.
Bro, these super skybound arts, everyone does something really cool, big ass magical attack or like combo damage or sick movement. Vane just hits you really, really hard.
Oh yeah, chip damage at that point. With the final card draw there to get the cancel, put ourselves into the negative state where Death is going to be recovering, but you knew the victory was there for you anyways.
Playing card games to their advantage. Lazy Ruin dragging Diaphone in one more time. Some more Ominous Turns, taking all that damage. Calls out the swing. That was so brave from Lazy Ruin because the Diaphone kept holding that. They were taking so much damage. How that Standing Unique works is the more hits you take, the more damage you respond to in kind. So that was a very daring dash heavy.
Yeah, but the flaw to that move is that if you let it go early, you get blown up for it. If, say, there's a lingering hurt box on top of you, or the opponent can cancel out, run up for a throw, and try to make that gamble doing so much damage, you lose it out. But the spot dodge, you get blown up by the ultimate skill from Lazy Ruin. 3-1 over Diaphone to advance into this loser's semis.
A lot, especially at WAS 2 days ago. But we haven't seen the Uno in quite a while, so I don't know if that character's been permanently shelved or what, but the 2B definitely coming into the action. Let's get it.
I was going to say, I didn't realize you could buy the characters with rupees. I have the character pass, and they don't show up on the store for me at all, so
oh,
that's
yeah,
interesting.
Yeah, so
Right,
it
nice.
costs a lot of rupees.
Okay, that's
like
really cool,
20,000
though.
or something. Yeah, it's really sick.
They really let you play for free, y'all.
Yeah, you can download the free version right now. You can play as Gran and 3 lucky hitting characters. Oh my god, flashes abound. So this character, 2B, coming out from Senpai, recently hit by a couple of nerfs, right? A little bit of slower gain on that skill gauge, but that's okay because he dodged a bullet from that 6XL, just like Skip did not dodge that normal. I'm going to turn this into a skybound art of the super variety, eating all of that juicy, hurting damage.
Yeah, very good stuff here.
Battle 2.
Gotta go for that spot dodge. Good call, good call. Just for the instant beam, the medium special. Couple 2 L's there. Keep going for shot. And what an interrupt there from Skip. I missed the button. Nice. Parry activated. There we go. Medium series to follow through. The multi-strike. H not gonna connect here. Nice. Got the roll. Able to dodge the gauntlet toss. Oh no! Despite being slowed down by ultimate skill, the medium chain does get the forward carry.
And really wants to find that answer. The way Skip is trying to move forward, still getting called out by these normals and easily chaining it into some more damage, especially here in the corner. One more swing is going to be able to do it. And all you need is the Gatling gun.
Very good stuff.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Yeah, the aggression from 2B can be kind of difficult to deal with because she doesn't, follow the traditional triple attack rules. If you don't know at this point, like, you could just keep following through even on whiff. And, oh, wow, nice jump in from Skip. But the frame trapping opportunities that she has in terms of setting up her chain, that parry, the unique action that she has, the quick step back, is also an opportunity for her to follow up. Nice flurry ultimate skill carry to the corner from Skip.
Oh my god, Raging Strike one more time to eat up that BP. Going for the standing unique to close some distance here before coming right back in to deal up that move loss. Stuck in the corner, standing 8 from that far away from downtown into a skybound art. Senpai on fire.
Battle 2. Engage.
Dude, tons of normals coming out here. Continuing to hold these blocks one more time with the EX Lariat catching you with the toes. Something I've been noticing a lot lately in this game, like we said in the previous set, these crouching lights are doing a lot of damage here. And it's because it's the quickest option that you can do to catch those feet. So they're trying to back up, they're going to get caught.
Glancing blow, nice 2A from Skip. No way.
From
The
that
back
far away?
ultimate skill, way too far away. I wonder if we thought Lariat was coming through there. Skip about to send it home with throw.
Dude, he just went for it. Just go for that little short hop. It was supposed to be a pressure reset, but we caught you mashing a button instead. Also, it could have been a throw bait too. You walk up, they go for a throw, you're done for.
Yeah. SenpaiSpyder got called out on that haymaker there with the with throw opportunity. Heavy series to finish it up here. Nice throw from Senpai in the corner. Float. We're still getting opened up. Nice EX explosion. Full combo.
Okay. Another one coming your way. Some more EX Brave counters to close up that distance. Here we go. That's going to be the perfect neutral skip to get you a free dive in. But that reversal hitting from that far away. Okay, closing H counter hit. Turn it into a Raging Chain. Not going to be able to kill because we don't have enough meter to convert it into another Raging Strike. You had 3 PP, but no meter to play with to get that combo going.
And the medium series SenpaiSpyder up 2-0 right now.
Believe in victory. Battle
Still showcasing that even with some nerfs, 2B is still as much a threat as she was previously. Caught the unique skill, the backstep with the heavy.
Get another Brave counter to close some distance. Gonna be able to punish out that attempt armored move. That chest looking a little exposed for a sword slash coming your way. Now we're seeing some tech throws coming out. This could easily turn into some conditioning to disrupt the match.
Absolutely. The Raging Chain follow-up. Skip really putting in a clinic right now, down to BP, but the life lead is the important thing here.
Which is completely gone. That life lead turned into a life gone. Skip being able to take that first round here in game number 3, just keeping his cool and continually going for these punches and kicks.
Yes. Oh no! Even though you're chested up, unfortunately, you're going to have to spend some BP to relieve this pressure from Senpai. Nice call out on unique skill. Oh, jeez. Not able to challenge quite yet.
Definitely wanted to get that chest one more time. A little bit of armor coming your way. Stuffs out the dash in with a normal, easy series. Put you into the corner. Reversal to help me get out, please. What? I need some assistance.
Jeez, Lariat to come through, having to finish. Skip putting a game on the board and stopping the momentum, but Diaphone with the raid. Thank you so very much.
So, shouts to Diaphone. Congrats today, man. I'm a big fan of the Vane, bro. Huge fan. All right, here we go. Into some more crouching lights, continuing up that damage, but can't get too much out of it. More misses coming your way. I love the slowdown of the pace coming out from Skip. Homie's just walking. He be strutting, waiting for that one swing. Oh no, he gets stuck out one more time. And Senpai, as almost this whole set's been going, is just keeping Skip just stuck in the corner.
Yeah, and unfortunately the heavy series, again, just being able to follow through after a whiff normal to go through the full combination series, but the 2L immediately spends the Raging Chain. Skip should be able to close out the round. Too far, combo limit.
But that chip is definitely on the board. So you're noticing the Senpai playing a little safe here. Doesn't want to get overextending with some of these catches. The crouching light turn into a skybound art of the super variety. I don't know if this is going to kill because it was a starting crouching light, but it is no BP. No, not going to be able to get that kill. We still have all the resources in the belt. Playing it as safe as possible. Didn't even give you the opportunity to try to go for the chip kill. All the pressure coming out from Senpai.
Yep, down special coming from Senpai here with only a pixel left. But here we go, back into the corner again. Skip already pressing the issue. Nice. Goes for safe jump, attempt the guard cancel, going to get absorbed. Skip really trying to return the favor. Back into the exact same scenario we were in the last round. And this time, Skip coming up victorious.
Completely different pace from that previous one. Super fast. That's exactly what Soriz wants. Skip looking for that next answer. Wants to put you back into the unique, going to be able to give you some free distance, especially on the second time. We're starting to figure out some patterns, and we are calling you out.
There we go. We got the parries coming through perfectly. When they follow up with an attack, it spends the 4 skill. There we go. Chain carry. Yep, that medium back special.
Q route coming out. Senpai now has full meter on the board. We can get one more big swing. Could easily close out the setting. Guarantee you a top 2 spot. Has to spend the 2 BP to get you out of dodge. Skip running very low on resources in the diamond department. Has to spend it all on that brave counter to give yourself some pressure. Not the crouching light one more time. Senpai getting so much mileage out of that dash in crouching light. It even closed out the set for them, and Senpai is going to be in grand finals, top 3 finale for the rest of these characters. Who's it going to be? Lazy Room with the Metera or Professor Nekotech with the Nier? No, Professor Nekotech we literally just saw face off against Diaphone and take that W. So now we got to play against a different type of character, right? This time around with the long range game.
Yeah, absolutely. We saw the opening gambit was Professor Nekotech, or excuse me, Lazy Ruin, name swap here, going for the jump unique skill. Immediately getting called out in the air-to-air interaction. Nice conversion in the skybound art. Man, remember when that used to drop?
Dude, there's some things I just like block off from my memory, and things are like in a such better spot, especially with Nier being the addition here. You're gonna be able to play some ping pong here, tennis, going to that super skybound art to shut you down. Lazy Ruin off to a very extremely strong start.
Yes, indeed. Okay, Far H, respecting the opportunity that death could be knocking at the door there. There it is, EX. Good send. EX on this turn, but looks nice. The out and jump unique to get death right in the face of Professor Nekotech. Great dash up confirmed. With 4 stocks left, you may as well send it home.
Man, you just scream at the top of your lungs to do all that damage. Professor Nekotech now at super low health, and now it doesn't even matter because we catch your feet one more time. And Lazy Ruin, very dominant game 1.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
Going back into game number 2 here. Straight right back into that rematch, right? So we're seeing a different type of playstyle coming out from Professor Nekotech, opting to go for a more aggressive approach, right? Opting to go for these command hops. Very different style of play.
Yeah, you know, and it's something that is almost necessary against Nier, right? Because if you go full screen, you allow death to be sent out. Lazy Ruin can jump in unique action just to send death full screen and be right in the face of Nekotech. Of course, Nekotech could go for anti-air options against death, but you're also trying to set up your own butterflies at full screen. Nice ultimate skill, Lazy Ruin.
Oh my god, these standing lights one more time. Really good at catching lows, playing the distance game to get away from death in the process. We saw ourselves with a hit on the crossover, but because it was so high in the air, we weren't able to convert off of it. But you know who's going to be able to do it? It's going to be Lazy Ruin, dragging you in with death reverse to finish off that round.
Yes, indeed. Jump in. Flurry the side slot, the bread and butter, of course, going for the safety check here. Neutral jumping the guard cancel. We have a full raging chain. Oh my god, the heavy.
Oh no, are we about to see a perfect? It's definitely on the table, and there it is. Lazy Ruin just shattering Professor Nekotech in that final round. But hey, it's a race to 3 for a reason. Gotta see how Professor Nekotech is gonna be able to deal with this. Try to take a deep breath and come back into this game number 3, trying to put a point on the board.
Spot dodge here. Tries to make the approach, and Nekotech does succeed.
Dude, Lazy Ruin's so good at this game. You see that there's so many times you'll see Professor back up ever so slightly, held walk for a very long time against an aggressive Metera, and the second we see that walk back, sweep coming your way, or crouching medium coming your way.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot more players really calling out, at least in tonight's bracket, folks walking away, going for like 2M or 2U to catch that. So I wonder what's going to change over time for that one, because it makes walking away from an opponent to get to that Granblue zone, as it were, all the more scarier.
Especially as a character with Metera, who Professor's been playing so aggressive, getting on top of the opponent to, like, you know, apply pressure. But then once you're in the corner, it's like, okay, I want to get back to my sweet spot, which is long range in the corner, especially as Metera, and you get caught by the feet. And now Lazy Ruin here on set point, just completely annihilating this set currently.
Oh my gosh. Another dash L does succeed to get close enough to get that medium triple attack. Oh no!
No, it's holding back for too long, and now you are completely out of diamonds and not even close to that 100% meter to try to regain some. Not only do you have nothing to do to get out of this reverse range, besides committing to a hard reversal, but there it is. We see the spot dodge, but nothing out of it.
Yeah, only a few 5Ls. Once the triple attack didn't activate, Nekotech had to back off here. Holding the ultimate skill. Nekotech in trouble with no bravery points, and this should do. Lazy Ruin takes it 3-0 over Professor Nekotech.
That almost felt like Professor wants to keep you out. Skip on the aggressor, Lazy Ruin on the defensive. Let's see how this round starts going to be able to go. They're both playing passive, which honestly, very common start for a lot of players on round 1. I just want to try to feel each other out, see what everyone's cooking before we start dishing out everything else.
Yeah, this is going to be literally who goes up against SenpaiSpyder, who is on fire right now with this 2B. It was with Metera in the lead up to this match against Professor Nekotech. Nice, calls out the chest.
Oh, a little bit too early of a grab. Lazy Ruin going to capitalize on that. Skip now out of diamonds, looking in a really bad spot. So also taking 50% additional damage, which doesn't even matter because you're getting caught by the Raging Chain into the Raging Strike into the chain. Give you that round 1.
Nice, and the pushback on Dash L, you're starting to see that more and more, right? When it's blocked, you know, it's harder for characters to get the follow-up unless they're very deep into the opponent anyways.
Okay, he's gonna go for that reverse grab, a second grab on top of that, trying to bait a third one, but this time it was the close heavy. Lazy Ruin not falling for that third time's the charm mini game here in fighting games. Now we're putting you back in the corner, reversals out of there to try to hit death, but Lazy Ruin saw it coming. You saw the way that Lazy Ruin covered themselves with the fatal waltz, ran up there, went for a spot dodge just in case Soriz wanted to go for an aggressive option, which Skip did, and was able to get a punish right afterwards. Very smart option select coming out from Lazy Ruin.
I'm so surprised at how quickly we got through that round. Before the chorus even started, Lazy Ruin had got the W.
Brother, there is no chorus in this song. We're just gonna hear this opening again and again the way Lazy Ruin's playing.
You be near Grants would be so poetic. You know what? Finally, everyone can be confused. Because it's like Zelda all over again. They think Link is called Zelda because Zelda's on the title screen, and every time we talk about Nier, they think that 2B is Nier.
Oh, I thought we were talking about the it's called Granblue, so I thought the main character's name was Gran. His last name is Blue.
Yeah, that would make sense. He does wear blue.
Yeah, he does wear blue. This is Granblue himself coming right back out here, but Skip trying to keep this distance closed. Oh, we eat all of that, but at what cost? Was it worth it? So you're going to notice that Soriz actually has stacks underneath his meter, by the way, which we haven't really touched on. That meter is not that important, if I'm being real. Like, it lowers how much damage you take, especially once you get the install going. But there's one thing we haven't seen yet today is Skip going for the install.
Yeah, it's in this iteration of the game, I very rarely see Soriz players go into install. Like, it's super rare.
I think it's because of the ultimates, right? Because Soriz gets so much mileage out of his ultimate lariat, especially in a match like this where you need to be able to close the distance, that you're never going to be sitting as a Soriz with 100 meter, especially when Lazy Ruin's going to be able to stop you in your tracks here, now with a 2-0 lead. What does Skip do here?
Believe in victory.
Die.
Well, so we're seeing a lot of
die.
great calls where Skip does go for lariat interactions, tries to interrupt on death. I'm not sure opening up with your chest like this time and time again is really going to get the mileage that you're looking for. You're trying to punish your opponent, especially if Lazy Ruin closes the gap against like a flurry from death. Ooh. And you're going to try to knock out death and Nier at the same time with the reflect.
Yeah, again, when Soriz is on the defensive, like, he doesn't have too many resources, especially without meter to do anything about it. So you get caught once by getting caught in the frame traps. You're gonna die for it. This is looking like a struggle bus of a match for Skip.
Yeah. Absolute struggle right now. Match point though for Lazy Ruin. It's looking pretty clean. Can kind of zone out, and this is not new because Nier is on the screen, right? This has always been a struggle type of matchup for Soriz. And Soriz really has to work against characters like this. For example, the Fairy matchup, the Metera matchup. Like, these are not easy matchups for Soriz.
Oh, we finally find our mark. So many. Oh no, not gonna get too much damage off of it. All of this build up from the previous setup, walking up and going for grabs, we finally get that close, heavy counter hit, and we barely get anything off of it. And we're running low on resources once again. No more meter, only one diamond.
Oh no!
Finds its mark, gets the raising strike into the chain, and closes down the set. Said, okay, you got me with that close heavy, but I don't care because I got the set win. Skip going down with a third place first side. That means if Senpai wins 3 games, this tournament is over. Lazy Ruin, on the other hand, has to win 2 sets. You already know.
Look at this. So wait, we go Metera for Anila, but we stick right back to 2B. I am shocked. Senpai is having a good time today. This heavy, you ain't ready for it. Nice reset after the gunshot.
Oh no, not like this. Senpai is on fire right now, bringing that heat with the 2B coming in, not even letting Lazy Ruin land a scratch. This is what we do with the 2B, right? We play this long-range game, the beam, the guidling gun, the whole shebang from far range. And then once you find that opening, especially if you get the grappling hook and bring you towards the opponent, you then start letting it all go to town on that block string pressure.
Nice parry. See, and I was talking about that before we got the set. Like, if you can phrase trap or even recognize when your opponent's going to strike, parry is so helpful for 2B. Nice with the heavy.
Ooh, we blocking that ultimate ominous turn. All 3 of those swings. That is the craziest crouching I've ever seen. I've never seen death deactivate that high in the air in my life.
Oh, yeah. 2B2H, you don't get to jump in, is ultimately what it is. Just don't jump in.
Sorry, I was about to make a really bad joke about how 2H is. Oh, like 2B's like sister or something like it.
Oh yeah,
Not worth it. It wasn't. You know, like it was like the low-hanging fruit.
There probably is a 2H that works to save mankind. You know,
there's a 2P, and I'm not talking about Guilty Gear either.
We're talking about Soul Calibur, 2P's first appearance.
And then been in other games too. Like 2P was in Final Fantasy 14.
Yes.
2P was in Granblue Fantasy vs. Rising. Is still to this day. You don't really see that costume though. Everyone's always rocking the dark costume, but maybe it needs to look a little darker because of all of this yelling that Lazy Ruin's doing. That screaming, taking away that first game after such a dominant first round. It was a perfect.
It's true. That's true. I mean, once that ball gets rolling from Nier, it's hard to get out because 2B, the one weakness she does have is she's got no reversal game. Like, she can really control the pace of the game, but it's really important that she gets that first initial knockdown and really starts running with it. By the time you get put into the corner as 2B, you're in for a world of hurt. And what an interrupt on that ultimate skill from Senpai. That was crazy.
Dude, coming right back in with some more block string pressure here. Senpai backing up a little bit, making that heavy swing go. Couldn't get that crouching heavy, but that's okay. Lazy Ruin's going to be able to pick up that gigantic hit. Doesn't have enough meter to be able to get the combo extender, but we're going to be able to get that reset, mixing it up with the left-right using the 2-2-M.
Battle 2. Engage.
Full send. Nice interrupt for the light series. We just keep swinging.
Swinging for the fences, going for the light string pressure, going for you. Over here on the left side of things, Lazy Ruin now back in the corner, very reminiscent of that first round as Senpai just kind of overwhelming Lazy Ruin, almost suffocating them in this corner. Not the double 2L to get the frame trap on top of that. Able to open up your defenses ever so slightly. Now we're playing passive, right? Kind of waiting for Lazy Ruin to expend all those hearts because at this point you can afford to do it, but we caught you going for the normal series. Is going to be able to catch you out swinging.
Oh, usually that works out, the ultimate skill beam, but unfortunately, oh no, I don't know about that. Senpai, what are we doing?
That might be the game. No way, with one heart, this move gets stronger the less amount of hearts you have. This is going to do so much, you're done. Good night. Sleep tight.
2-0 lead. I don't know why we let that back ultimate skill rip. Like, that was very unfortunate for SenpaiSpyder because that's not even worth trying to take out Death. It's certainly worth trying to get Nier off of you, not Death.
Okay, racking up that damage, half health. Managed to bring you back in with that Death reverse.
She's jump H, not gonna hit. Went for the double jump at the very least, though.
Dude, Lazy Ruin is kind of dialed in onto SenpaiSpyder's number here.
That's very true.
Like one more round, and that's gonna be a freaking grand bracket reset. We enter true finals. Things are looking really up for Lazy Ruin. At this point, Senpai could be playing for conditioning, or maybe we might even see a character swap for that next set. Have to wait and see. But we're getting really good with these crouching heavy on the death coming down. No big conversion coming off of that 0.
I thought for sure, though, that big swing. Well, it's Gauntlet, so there's not a whole lot you follow up after Gauntlet there. Nice mark on the DP.
Okay. Fatal Waltz to open you up a little bit. Coming right back with the standing you need. Not the standing heavy from that far away. Gonna keep it cooking here. Ominous turn coming your way. Option just slow it down a little bit. Ooh. Back up.
Another dash. A great jump in here. Lazy Ruin gonna get the easy confirm and wrap up this round and the game. The reset. 3-0 victory for Lazy Ruin. And I had to imagine, we changed character here? Senpai.
What is the play? I can imagine Metera is not like the greatest character to pick against the likes of Nier. Feels like kind of a struggle bus matchup because of like everything that Nier can do to just bypass those arrows, right? Just death itself. But hey, we're gonna give it a shot here. Senpai swapping over to the Metera for set number 2, turning into a completely different set in the process. We'll see what the difference is going to be in this match. So this might be even a slower match because Senpai was already playing a little passive with that 2B, but it's going to be even doubly so with the Metera.
Okay. Yeah, you should be able to kind of get some of these interrupts on the Nier startup. I'll try to get the anti-air. Wrong angle, though.
Okay, letting these arrows rip little by little. Death is down, but that doesn't mean that it's going to give the green light to Senpai, because sometimes that's what Lazy Rune wants. Lazy Rune's waiting for that aggressive approach where you don't have death up and tries to stuff it out. But one thing that Senpai's been doing really well, whether it's 2B or Metera, it's stopping the death mid-air. But now we get caught, and here comes the tennis game.
Well, there we go. Butterfly setup. Very ideal here, but the Beyblade to let it rip. Oh my goodness.
Down.
Yo,
the splash.
Yeah, smothering a lot of that setup opportunity here, because we're trying to see these butterfly interrupts, but keep going for the ominous turn time and time again to get that full screen work against Senpai without putting Nier at risk quite yet. There it is, the correct angle anti-air on the jump U, and now Senpai can play this aggression.
Playing it extremely well. They are putting you into this corner, putting you on the chopping block. Couldn't get those block strings, and Senpai putting it a near perfect here against Nier. Coming in with another command hop, applying that block string pressure. Oh, we got a star medium, but couldn't convert it into anything, but that's okay. We got the corners. Big combo damage coming out with another reset on top of that. Have Meter to play with, but I think we're going to save it for the Skybound a little bit later on. But at this point, don't even need it. Just needs one more single hit, and that's going to be it. Perfect coming up. Senpai has figured out this matchup. It was the Metera the whole time.
I mean, this is just the start, because it could very quickly turn to the other foot here with Lazy Ruin. But the jump U, that's a blunder right there, and Senpai can absolutely take advantage of it. Blunder in that it went to the opposite side, that death is no longer in the equation right now, and Senpai absolutely capitalizes on it.
Ooh, that reversal is going to be able to stuff out that command hop's pressure. Some more block strings coming out, and with this is the ultimate ominous turn. Really good tool in Nier's kit, especially nowadays when you just need to be able to try to like open up the opponent's pressure. Raging Chain from that high up in the air to try to guarantee yourself a combo instead of like a weak route outwards. So very good use of the BP in that process.
There we go. Nice anti-air and the reversal from SenpaiSpyder, getting the full screen presence that we're looking for. Nice shot to take out death.
Oh, this is really scary, but no, the dash light. If there's one thing that Niers have on their mind, it's disgusting. It's, oh, is death deactivated or gone? I'll find the dash light. Gonna do it. And without fail, Lazy Rune's gonna let that rip. And now we got some bouncing back and forth using the tennis ball. That is Metera.
Locked in.
A lot of block string pressure here. Tries to go the command hop into the grab. That's okay. We got unfortunate reversal coming out here with the parry.
Nice anti-air. That's the counter hit. Gonna get a full quarter carry. No setup opportunity though. We do have 4 stocks left on Lazy Ruin's side. Oh my god, that's it.
Yeah, we got a Braving. Easy Raging Strike. Convert it into the Super Skybound Art Normal. And going to be able to bring this to a round 3 in game number 2. Senpai on the verge of, this could be something for them to get like a 3-0 against they just got 0-3.
Oh no, but there's our throw. Okay, tried to summon death, but the guard cancel came in just the nick of time. Love the navigation here from Lazy Ruin to try to dodge around those butterfly setups. It's making it very difficult for Senpai to keep Lazy locked in. 50% likely going to get called out, trying to jump back, it looks like.
Playing ping pong one more time before Lazy Ruin just lets it go again. Yelling at the top of their lungs to get that point. Evening up the score here, 1-1 in this race to 3. This is now technically a best 2 of 3 match. If you really think about it, it's 1-1. It turns it into a best 2 of 3.
That's true.
There's no more backer resets, you know.
True. So first to two scenario.
It might go to a game 3. At that point, if it goes to game 5, then that just feels like it's a best one-on-one. You know?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not losing my mind.
Someone get you a Snickers right now.
Dude, it's been a day. Let me tell you what, and that is A-okay, because Senpai's about to have a field day with this pressure until that ultimate ominous turn came. Clutch to shut down that arrow. Cross up, yes sir. Lazy Ruin getting a little bit of a lead.
Battle 2. Engage.
On this turn there with the flurry. Oh, the frame trap calls out SenpaiSpyder. Not a counter hit, probably just trying to get the neutral jump.
Okay, we're just gonna hop over that arrow.
Oh, no.
Coming your way. This is looking very brutal for Senpai. 6M, yep, the felt it coming in your bones, right? It's like, what are you gonna do? At that point, a lot of players tend to just like hold you hold the block button so you get rid of the left-right mix-up, and then you just kind of do the up-down mix-up, guessing game.
Yeah, there really shouldn't be any left-right scenarios happening in Granblue if you all have your block button equipped.
Uh-oh.
Right, card cancels out. Last opportunity here. We can't get, I mean, it's not gonna matter. The run-up throw, Lazy Ruin up 2-1.
Let's see if Lazy Ruin's gonna be able to close out this tournament, or if Senpai is gonna bring it back. I don't know what that was. I'm sorry. That came out of like the depths of my soul, just like that counter hit to start it off on the crouching heavy. But the thing is, that's the beginning of the round, dude. You don't have any meter to play with, so you barely got anything off of that counter hit.
Oh, jeez. L already crossed up. The sandwich begins with only 3 stock left.
Oh, dude, the mental stack on that? I wasn't even thinking about the Raging Strike, let alone Senpai.
Are you kidding me?
No, dog.
Yes, there's
There's too many mental stacks going on. It's like that was insane. Just going for the Oki 6-6M to be able to close this out. Lazy Room playing on fire and is looking very determined to shut down this tournament.
Tries to get the preemptive anti-air to call out death. Oh no! Try to get the guard cancel. Unfortunately, there was a gap in there. Lazy Ruin with the big follow-up. I'm sorry if you got the ultimate skill because Nier was not in trouble. The Raging Strike into chain. Lazy Ruin takes it 3-1 over SenpaiSpyder in this grand finals reset.
Lazy Ruin with the Nier, bringing it all the way downtown, showing, hey, this character may have gotten nerfed, but I'm still nice with it, and definitely showing so today in this bracket at ParagOnline. Congratulations to Lazy Ruin going down with the first place finish, and also shouts to SenpaiSpyder for getting a second place finish right afterwards.